First meal of the day, best meal of the day. This is 2 slices of ciabatta bread, which by the way is my favorite. We don't normally get this, but that's what was available at the grocery store. We have 1 egg on one, 2 eggs on the other, 1.5 slices of cheese total, and then honey drizzled all over. We have our Nitro cold brew, Paper Street coffee with homemade cold foam, and then a glass of OJ. We're following more of a Ray Peat style diet, which is a pro-metabolic diet. Thyroid function is something that I've really been trying to think about lately and that I've been prioritizing in my journey. So I'll explain that in a little bit. I'm gonna eat this now. So this morning, we've already done ice bath and red light, but my knee is feeling a little bit funky, so we're gonna hit it with some more red light for like 5 to 10 minutes, just to see if we can get it feeling a little bit better.
Careful, because those are open. Let me do it.
So the only like annoying thing about having the cold plunge is having to do the maintenance on the cold plunge, which is really not all that much stuff. So I gotta add some chemicals, sweep some stuff up out of it, and check one of the filters. The pH level is pretty high, and I could tell because I was getting like this white, like almost looked like when sweat dries on you. So we're just adding some spa down in it, which is just natural pH stuff. And then because 2 of us use it here, Tristan and I gotta like kind of remember to somewhat normally put more sanitizer in it. Although we really only use it in the mornings, the cold plunge. And now the one thing that I have not done yet is check this filter back here. I don't even know how to do this. Let me check the phone. Yeah, that's gotta get cleaned. Maintenance is done. Turned it back on. We're gonna let those chemicals circulate. But it's like crazy how immediately after putting the sanitizer in, you can see how much clearer the water gets. Ocean blue, baby. And we use like this company that they recommend, but they have options that are like chlorine and chemical free, so that's really nice. And so the next task on the list is to spread the cedar side. Apparently, the ticks are real bad this year. Thanks a lot, Bill Gates, asshole. This is supposed to be a family-friendly way to protect your lawn. I've already sprayed the yard with like peppermint oil and stuff like that, but we're just doing a little bit extra here. Next thing that we got is a carrot. Carrots are super important because they bind to endotoxins in your gut and help you expel them. There's a specific fiber in these that help with that. Because it helps bind to endotoxins, it helps with the digestive process, it helps with detoxification, which downstream or upstream helps thyroid conversion. I eat at least a raw carrot a day. The past few days I haven't because it's been super busy, but there we go. Now, we gotta go stream for you guys at the office. The next thing that your boy is eating are these Gin-Gins. These just kind of help calm the tummy, at least for me. I'm at the office right now. I just got done with a live stream on this channel. It felt really good to be back on this, but we are so far behind on our eating schedule, and I am so tired. I got like no sleep last night. Actually, the past 2 days, just went to bed too late. So I'm actually gonna go get some food right now. I'll show you guys what I'm eating. Right, so we just went and grabbed an acai bowl, which is just like, you guys probably know what an acai bowl is. But anyway, it's super high carb. There's cacao beans, there's chia seeds, there's banana, there's all the fruit that's mixed into it. There's acai puree, there's honey drizzled all over with almond butter. Nowadays, what I'm really focused on is being high carb and optimizing for thyroid output, thyroid production. This is something that I've really changed my mind on in terms of like POTS people, that I think we should be optimizing for thyroid. For a long time, I was a big proponent of the caveman diet. I still am. Meat, fruit, honey, maple syrup. I think that should be the crux of a lot of people's diet, plus at the addition of more dairy. And we can talk about in another video how to like get over dairy intolerances and stuff like that. But this is something that I've really focused on in my journey, because recently, and I've realized throughout the entirety of my life, except one period of time in my life, I've always woken up with cold hands and feet. And run like I've felt cold, but when it's hot, obviously I'm hot sensitive, right? And so I've been heat sensitive for a long time. My body's run hot, but I've had thyroid, hypothyroid symptoms, like getting cold hands and feet and like just feeling too cold sometimes. And I realized that that has a lot to do with thyroid output, and going higher carb fixes that, along with binding endotoxins. So I've really been focusing on a higher carb approach while keeping it super micronutrient dense. All right, so we've been here at home for a little bit, and I just put this lawnmower together. I just went to this, I don't know if every state has this place, but it's called Menards. It's like a hardware store basically, or like a, you know, like a Home Depot. It's like that. But, okay, cool. But yeah, just put this lawnmower together because this lawnmower of ours, it's electric, and it's not good. My dad comes over, he cuts our lawn, and he keeps telling me about how it just like doesn't work. So I went out and bought a new lawnmower today. Easy peasy. I have been sitting on the couch just hustling, just freaking doing work, bruh. And what I'm about to get into, normally I would have eaten more by now, but I've been doing so much just like housework stuff. Put that lawnmower together, spread all the stuff in the yard, the cedar cider or whatever it's called, and have done quite a bit of other stuff. So I'm gonna have one little block of this and one little block of this. These are my favorite guilty pleasures right now. Chicken breast, right there. Grapes, right there, 200 grams. We're smacking before dinner. We're gonna go ride our bikes. So last summer, we got everybody mountain bikes. It's something that we like to do as a family. Go riding. Today, we're not going to the actual mountain bike park, and we only have Biz, but we decided to take a ride to the beach. Steak, sweet potato, Brussels sprouts. That's a real man's meal. That's the kind of meal that makes your balls full of testosterone right there. This is what the government doesn't want us to eat. That's why they release the ticks on us.
There's 300 grams of Brussels sprouts and potatoes.
So what?
That's a lot. And you're not eating enough.
Carbs. Looks like I have to eat more.
Have you been running? Maybe under an hour.
Mommy?
Huh. Okay, put that to the side to throw away.
All right, so it's currently the next day. That is gonna be it for a full day of eating, getting my health back again with POTS syndrome, and getting ready to be training CrossFit and be the healthiest version of ourselves. Getting back into the flow of things. It felt good to be creating a YouTube video again. Like, subscribe, do all that if you haven't already. We'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace out, goodbye.